While investigating, you can learn characters' movements across the weekend. This information is learned by asking people, searching rooms, listening in on conversations, and more. The information will be added to the timetable. Press 3 to see more. As you learn more information, the timetable will be populated. Characters will appear on the map each hour if you know their schedule for the time slot. Reminders can also be set so events aren't missed. She'll be at the atrium until 9 a.m. I know a lot about her for some reason. $17, $18. Can I save? Quick save. Don't mind me. I'm just a little rapscallion. It says targets. Miss Dean's name is circled. Ah. Combination. A book by Mr. Toussaint, Frauds and Their Methodology, Volume 2, has several pages bookmarked. What the heck? What is this? A mixture of morphine and... I should have read that before clicking. I've heard this concoction being used to sedate people. Is this for her own use or something more sinister? Mrs. Erickson's schedule for this weekend. I've noted her movements in my timetable. Excuse me, no, you didn't? Oh. Her only plan for today is to go to the bar. Nope, nothing. A dress bedecked with beads and sequins. Surely it's not for the stage. Yeah. Hogged. The Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, a spiritualist society.
I'm running out of time to find Mr. Toussaint as evidence.
Yeah. A standard deck of tarot cards. I can't see anything special about them. Oh, are you kidding me? Shut it. Okay, well. Writing materials. What's the combination for this, I wonder? It's not XXXX. Huh. Oh. Ooh. The remains of a letter from a contact telling her that she is magically void, meaning she cannot learn magic no matter how hard she tries. No wonder she burnt it. Unholy powers. Maybe I can't get into that yet. Did I look in here? I feel like... Yes. Because it didn't move the time. Yeah, I'm not getting that. Probably just need the letter. Okay.
Ah, hello again, Monsieur Ward.
I found a scrap of paper indicating that Mrs. Erickson is a pariah. I thought it might interest you. She named on it, she is not. Then it will not suffice. I do not think we could convince anyone it isn't a forgery, however real it might be.
That's all.
Take care.
Alright, well... What did I miss? Oh, right, there's a way to... What was it? Was it space? I guess I could look at the crystal ball. Oh, wait. HOGD. Could that be it? H O G. Yeah. Is that candles or dynamite? Candles. Some ancient looking pages. Illuminatus Magicis Consuminatio. Sure. Human heart. Magic resides in the heart of the user. Consume it and you will take their power. Place the sedated victim inside the ritual circle. Candle, a knife, bog oak, everything required to carry out the ritual. But who? I cannot risk picking another pariah like me. This looks to be a ritual to eat the heart of a person and steal their magical abilities. Good God, she can't honestly mean to go ahead with this. Small stones with runes roughly carved into them. Rich red candles, something about them leaves me uncomfortable. Okay. That should do it.
Ah, hello again.
I found a ritual in her room. It talks of eating a person's heart to steal their magical abilities. Surely this is nonsense, sir. Such a thing cannot be real. What's more, she cannot intend on doing this. That is ominous, rather too ominous. Certainly such rituals exist. Do they work? I cannot say. Would she do it? Madame Erickson is a fraud, monsieur, but I have trouble believing her capable of such a deranged act. You'll no doubt find many here studying strange things, but reading a book on sacrifice is not the same as performing it, correct? If we were to know what her plan, and not academic in nature, then she would need to confess. She is unlikely to confess to me, but you, perhaps. Can I not talk about the drugs and syringe? Guess not.
That's all.
Take care.
Guess I gotta go get her to confess. Analyze her first. An elaborate crest worn with pride. I don't recognize the symbol itself, however. An array of jewelry, but the sort worn by spiritualists and show women. She hides it well, but seems uncomfortable for what reason?
Well, hello there. I don't...
We haven't. I'm Declan Ward, Miss.
Mrs. Erickson. Hazel, if ever we should get so friendly. I'm a medium by trade, so naturally I had to come to this gathering. I'm hoping to pick up some new skills before the...
Are you alright, Miss Erickson? You seem uncomfortable. As if to comment on it will make me more comfortable. I'm fine, Mr. Ward, thank you. Okay, what is this? Can I ask what the crest you're wearing symbolizes? I'm a member of the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. It's just a little way to let fellow members know you're among kin, you know? What if I try to form a hypothesis? Hazel Erickson's goal is to consume the heart of Evelyn Dean to steal her magical abilities.
Mrs. Erickson intends on murdering Evelyn Dean to eat her heart and steal her magical abilities. I must confront her before it's too late.
I get the feeling that this could be a wrong deduction.
Mr. Ward.
Your goal is to consume the heart of Evelyn Dean to steal her magical abilities.
Can you, read bad news for both of us then? You can't... Whatever it is, you're no mystic, so there's no way you can't understand. To know such secret and to be kept from it by some abnormality. What's the reason? I've put the work in and nothing. Am I a soulless freak? Is that why?
Well, considering you're trying to eat someone's heart, I'm going to say
Am
yes.
I to be punished in this life and then again for eternity? Would you sit by and do nothing? Well, I won't. I'll have my heart, my powers, my soul, and all you get by saying something is a nasty dealing with when I have them. Stay out of this, Mr. Ward, if you have any sense.
Good lord, the woman is insane, desperate, or both. She must be stopped. Maybe Mr. Toussaint will have something idea.
Hello.
Discuss the confession.
Mrs. Erickson has confessed to me. She is indeed a fraud. She has something that plagues her, to the point where she will perform a ritual to steal the heart.
What?
She is in dire need, but also, she fears that the reason she cannot use magic is a flaw in her soul.
She's blinded, of course, by our desires. Anyone who believes in a soul would also believe that there is no eternal bliss for them after murder, especially in a manner so foul. What's more, now you and I know our plan. Here, take my notes. Let her know that if she does this, not only it will stain her in her God's eyes for eternity, but also we'll see her hanged and raised to this oblivion she fears so much. She would be better served getting off this path now and finding more mundane solution. I am told one can cleanse her soul with coin. My record shows she certainly conned enough. As for you and me, Monsieur Ward, our business is done. Whatever reason you're really here, your identity is safe with me. And as for this place, News of her plans has turned my stomach. I've had enough mysticism for this trip. I shall be sitting the séance out. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have notes to make in my quarters. Au revoir.
Mystery solved. Mr. Toussaint is no longer attending the seance. Now has the information he needed on Mrs. Erickson, which will also ensure she does not do something more terrible. Huh? The gauge decreased and a light went out as soon as Mr. Toussaint decided he was no longer attending the seance. What exactly is that device monitoring and why? Maybe I should convince another guest to avoid the event and see if this occurs again. Oh, some detective if I was able to notice that from all the way over here.
Excuse me, sir. Is this your room?
Yes, that's me.
Sorry to disturb you, sir. Just delivering this parcel to your room. It was left for you. No idea, sir. It was left when nobody was about to see. Anyway, I'll leave you.
What is this, a journal? It has Mrs. Dean's name on it. What's inside? How did it get here? No postmark, so it came from the hotel itself. But from who? Regardless of who sent it, I should read the thing. Sunday the 24th. She talks of her arrival at the manor. Everything seemed to go smoothly. Her writing is delicate and graceful, as was her signature. What are these 4 symbols beside the word supplies? Monday the 25th. It seems she bumped into somebody and was not pleased to see them. It looks as if she was to name them on the following page, but information is now missing. It seems some pages were torn out. Tuesday the 26th, the night she went missing. She speaks a feeling of dread and she doubts she will sleep that night. Her writing has become more erratic since she arrived at the manor. A sigil with dream scrawled next to it. I saw this in my dream. Did she dream it too? What does this mean? Did we have the same dream? What does it mean? Has anyone experienced anything similar, I wonder? If I could find people with similar experiences, then I could be sure there's something there. This has left me with more questions than answers. Perhaps some answers lie in her reason for being here. Maybe I can find something related to that, or otherwise useful by searching her room. But in which room was she staying? Alright, skip that. I don't need to see that every time. What was it? Was it 2? No. 3? 4. Oh, it doesn't tell me even though I looked at them. I guess I didn't actually observe them.
Mr. Ward, sure.
Mrs. Erickson.
This had best not be about my personal affairs again. What could you, of all people, possibly have to say to me?
That's not a bad point. Shall we go to your room then?
Yes, my room, sir.
So you've read the notes and understand your situation. Whether you face eternal damnation now is a point of debate. You assume that this is linked to this magical nullness you have. You may well be wrong. But if you do this, then you are locking yourself onto that path. And Mr. Toussaint will ensure your remaining days will not be easy. Magic or no.
He's right. I'm a damned fool. I wanted so much to be special, to have what the others have. But now you have taken that hope from me. Maybe you will have saved my soul. But even now, I think I'd pay that price for a taste of that. If he wasn't going to rob my chance to use and appreciate it, I would curse you both if I didn't know there would be no venom in my bite. But he wins. I forsake this ritual. And I forsake this seance. I have no want to see others enjoying what I will never have. I hope they see their ghost and more. So much more. Now, I would really like to be left alone. I have a lot to think about.
Mystery solved. Mrs. Erickson is no longer attending the seance. Using Mr. Toussaint as a safeguard, I have talked Miss Erickson down. Oh, I can see through walls. I was right. The gauge decreases as people's plans for the seance change. I'm still unsure of the device's purpose, but my gut says I want this as decreased as possible by the seance. Bounty hunter. Okay. If this seance has attracted the likes of Mrs. Erickson, then Miss Dean may be in more danger than I realized. I was able to make her see sense, but I doubt that's enough to spare her from eternal damnation. She's a fraud, an unrepentant sinner, with no regard for the harm caused by her pursuit of power. How many desperate people has she cheated to get this far? Can she atone for what she's already done? That is, if she even realizes she needs to? Regardless, she's no longer my concern. That's pretty harsh. You don't know if she's done anything else. Let's analyze this guy. Wild hair and beard. He looks to be living a hermit's lifestyle. A roughly made circlet of wood and leather. Ornate belt. His belt is quite eye-catching. A yew branch with the simplest of ornamentation, but he carries it proudly. Later, dude. How do I find out what room? Anybody in here? A list of who is staying in which room. Miss Dean's not here, but there are only 4 unoccupied rooms. 2, 7, 15, and 21. One of these must have housed her. I'm guessing 5, because that's the one, or 15, because that's the one with the ripped off name. Alright, don't get mad at me. Huzzah. Yep. Some Ghostbusters type shit there. Let's see if this way. This is very blueprints right now. What's this? Closet, 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 closet. Wait, where was... I must have walked right past it. Actually, I want to look what's around here, the corner. What is this? East Tower. Well, I don't want to do that. Wait. 16. Oh. The door to room 15 appears to be missing. The markings on the wall look similar to those in my dream, but without a pattern. How would I even go about finding such a thing? Whatever has caused this to vanish might this have been Miss Dean's room? Following leads will help you progress and solve mysteries. Reviewing the mystery map can help you remember what you have and haven't already investigated. Further clues can be revealed by discussing evidence with other characters. The info panel on the right can show you who you can discuss a specific piece of evidence with. Okay. No, that's not right. What was it? It was the triangles. Okay. Wait. Do I just do a normal triangle? Or do I have to do this one? No. 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 I guess. No. No. Okay, so I want to do this one, I think. How? Uh, do I not have it yet? Maybe it's a different, I guess it's a different one. Because that's not right. Although... does look like... How do I... Yeah, I don't know if I have this one yet. May have to come back later. What are these strange dreams that both Miss Dean and myself have experienced? Are we the only ones experiencing them? Seven out of 20 evidence pieces found for that. Doesn't say. Maybe I should ask the druid about it? Maybe he knows something about the symbols?
Ah!
Oh, I'm sorry, sir, but do I know you?
No, no, I never said such. Just plainly, there you are, and you are.
You have me there, sir.
Sir, I'm no knight. I'm done enough in, and you can call me such. I'm a proud traveller protector of these lands.
Noted. I am Declan Ward. Also, not a knight.
Ha, good to meet you, lad.
I take it that you've come for the seance.
Ah, yes and no. I'm here because of the seance, but not for it. I have no urge to speak to the dead. I doubt they have much comfort to offer up. What interests me is those people who want to speak to the dead. How they intend to do it, and more, what they will be doing afterwards to clean up their mess. These rich people, they think because they force themselves on these lands they can do what they want to them? It won't stand. The land won't let it, and neither will I.
Strange dream. Have you had any odd dreams since getting here? Strange dreams? Funny you say that. I don't recall the dream, but I woke this morning with both wanting to stay and wanting to get the hell out of this place. Sure, how am I meant to do both? I wouldn't say that's a direct match for the dream Mistine and I had. It's close, but not enough. Nope, can't ask him about the symbols. Have you witnessed any strange occurrences since you got here? There's whispering coming from my fireplace. That strange enough for you? Probably just the old chimneys, but it sounds like it's asking home?
No, I should go.
Only do something if you want, not because you should.
Oh, okay. Library. Certain topics can be researched in the library to uncover further information. Key research topics will always be found on the research desk. The bookshelves can be used to gain supplementary information. Topics can be learned from other characters' evidence and other research topics. Oh, okay, fine. A research desk. This will be useful if I want to look anything up. Religion. Copies of the Bible set here with core texts of other faiths. It's interesting to see this so openly displayed. To some, this would be blasphemous. Is there anything I want to look up? Nope. Blake history, Irish history, religion, spiritualism, folklore, spiritualism. Can I look up what that one thing was? A Fear Gorta. The Fear Gorta, literally a man of hunger, is a type of apparition that is linked to the Great Famine, though there are alternate accounts that consider it an omen of the further famines to come. Taking the form of a starving person, the Fear Gorta is a spirit of hunger who will follow people to ask for food. Should it catch its prey, it will not hesitate to consume them to satisfy its hunger. Always unsuccessful in quenching its hunger, it seeks out a new victim. Look up the Washerwoman. The Washerwoman, or the Bean Nye, is an instance of the other folk providing unwelcome news without exhibiting aggression or violence. The apparition is said to appear before battle, where she will be seen washing the bloody armor of those to die as if they were already dead. It is said she appears at battlegrounds as she feeds off of grief. Perhaps this is why she shows visions of those to die. Yeah. Oh, I already... same thing. Irish mythology, world mythology, mythology versus folklore. A collection of books on the 4 cycles of Irish mythology are here, alongside writings on supernatural sites and entities. Nothing I want to look up. What about world mythology? Books on the various mythologies across the world, though the focus is heavily on the classics in Egypt. Nope. Probably be important later. Archaeology, psychology, sciences, medicine, flora and fauna, world history, Irish history, catalog of events throughout Ireland's past, studies on its people, and census data is found here. Is there anything you want to look up? Sure. It's less than 50 years since the Great Hunger that lasted from 45 to 52. A blight wiped out the potato crops. Most of the population relied on that to survive, as the English rule exported every other resource from the country: peas, beans, rabbits, fish, honey, and more. On top of this, the English corn laws blocked the import of any grain despite the obvious need for relief. The full loss of life from this period is yet unknown, but deaths are estimated to be around 1 million, with another million fleeing the country on coffin ships bound for America, Canada, Australia, and more. Anyone surviving something like that can't help but have deep scars. My own parents refused to talk of it and grew dark when it was mentioned. It is unknown how long it will take the country to recover. Irish history. Blake history? What about this? Oh, this is all Blake history too, and religion. Oh my gosh. Originally of the English Blakes, the branch of the family now residents in Ireland's Connacht region are descendants of the illustrious war veteran Edward Blake, who served during the Cromwellian conquest of Ireland. In reward for his service and valor, Blake was rewarded some of the seized land on which he built the manor now known as Blake Manor. While there are, it must be admitted, a number of ghoulish tales about Edward Blake and his subsequent family line, they should not be paid heed, for surely they indicate nothing more than superstition and occasional local unrest. Nothing about Walter Blake yet. The current Marquess of Doon, and the 9th person to hold the title was passed down to him by Richard Blake, son of William Blake. William Blake was said to be a stern and ruthless man who would do anything for the betterment of his family. Richard Blake's was considered quite the opposite. His interests kept him from the manor, and on his passing in Paris, Jonathan Blake opened the grounds as a hotel in 1870 to help us revitalize the land post-famine. Not much else is recorded about him. He does not seem to have undertaken many other exploits. Sure. Mary was born into the Galway-based merchant family of Adam Brown and his wife Elspeth in 1860. She met Jonathan Blake, the Marquess of Doon, during her presentation to society when she came of age. They wed the following year, and she took the title of Marchioness. Marchioness Blake established the Blake Foundation in 1890. Through the foundation, the Marchioness constructed and funded several orphanages, ragged schools, and widows' almshouses in impoverished rural towns and villages across Connacht. The Marchioness committed much of the Blake fortune to the foundation and organized fundraising events across Ireland and Great Britain. She spent her free time teaching English in one of the foundation's local schools and privately funded the university education of over 40 pupils. Marchioness Blake took up a position of philanthropist and charity worker, acting as a pillar of her community and the very image of a God-fearing woman until her death in 1894. Wilhelmina August Blake was born 1788 to Thomas Blake, the 6th Marquess of Doon. She disappeared without a trace on the night of October 29, 1828. She had a passion for music from an early age and was often called upon to entertain her father's guests with piano recitals in the drawing room. In the months leading to her disappearance, she developed a keen interest in Egyptology from her uncle, Lord Barnard Blake. Gifted her an ancient vase he recovered during an expedition to Giza. The vase disappeared on the same night as Lady Blake. Her father experienced episodes of melancholy in his later years and would roam the grounds searching for his daughter, adamant that she never left Blake Manor. Her whereabouts and fate remain unknown. Interesting. Mary Blake, Wilhelmina Blake. Oh, I see. The two that actually passed time were already pulled for me. closed in preparations for Saturday evening's ball. Drawing room. Southeast corridor. Gardens, bathhouse, bar. What is this? Sign. Breakfast is served from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Lunch from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Dinner on Saturdays from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Dinner on Sundays is silent dinner from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Admittance to meals is closed on the half hour. I see. So if I want to go to breakfast, I need to be there by 9:30. Staff only. Without knowing where all the staff is, it's not worth the risk. Sure, let's go into the tower. Looks fine. This doesn't say staff only. Oh. I guess it is. Well, it just would take me back to one of the upper stairs corridors. Hmm. The hell? What was that? Well, it's... Already looked at that. Okay. So, I mean... Oh. No, this. Where is her journal? It was a plus, half a circle, triangle, diamond. Half a circle. No, triangle. Where's this gonna take me? Anything in here? Nope. Hmm. Interesting. Well. Anything in here? Nope. Changing room, corridor, bathhouse. Closed for the season, I suspect. I wonder... Nope. It did take me to the gents, that's nice. Oh. Locked. An unused towel, slightly musty due to time. Alright, well. There's gotta be a reason for that. Must be one of those lockers I'll need to get into eventually. Wheelchair? Who does this belong to? The wheels are worn, but the seat itself looks new. Perhaps it's been refurbished. Well, breakfast time. Oh. A small brass key used by staff. It should open any of the bedrooms leading off the atrium. I can use this to open Mrs. Erickson, Miss Barbosa's, Mr. Toussaint's, Miss Mentavani's, and Mr. Scarrett's room. A rough stone cross. The reddish stains here are rust. At least I pray they are. Otherwise, I need to ask why it's lying amidst the housekeeper's effects. Note. A note that reads, "Where did I leave that damned Bible?" Then a follow-up note. Of course, I left it handy for Mass on Sunday. Some toys. Where was breakfast at? Dining room.
Hello again, sir. You here for the meal? Certainly, sir. Let me show you to your seat.
If you're looking for a seat, you're welcome to join us. I'm sure my companion here won't mind.
Why not? I'm being educated on the specifics of tomorrow evening's séance, and why, apparently, it's so impressive.
Declan Ward. Pleased to meet you both.
Allow me to introduce Mrs. Olivia Darcy, and I am Lloyd Dupre.
Would you believe that he's somewhat of an expert on all things related to death?
She means I am an undertaker.
More than that, evidently. We were just talking about this grand séance, and I'm trying to understand what it is that makes it so grand. All séances are used to speak to ghosts. Is that not the entire point of them? So, wherein lies the distinction? Surely, if Miss Mantovani has held a séance before, then she has also made a ghost talk before.
No, though I understand the confusion. We have gotten close to that feat, parallel to it, but direct communication has not been achieved. Seances are used to invite a ghost to communicate, and to provide a means for them to do so. In the most successful cases, the spirit speaks through the medium themselves. But those cases are debunked at worst, and uncorroborated at best. There is no way to prove beyond doubt that the medium did not make it up. Now, in any records of direct sightings, and this is true of my own encounters, the ghosts cannot speak for themselves. Miss Mantovani intends to...
Oh. What?
Oh dear, I've made a right hames of this. Don't fret, no.
Oh, do you need help, Mrs. Joyce?
Oh no, sir, thank you. I managed to drop it. I can manage to pick it back up, I'm sure.
I mean, surely they would notice if the key was gone.
What a ruckus.
That Anyway, where was I? Yes. The hope is that Miss Mantovani, with the right time, place, and people around her, will cut out the middleman, or middlewoman in this case, and have the spirit speak for itself.
Is that really possible?
Tomorrow night, the veil between worlds will be at its thinnest, and it's especially thin here, in this part of the country. Then, the hotel. It's not without its storied history. Plenty of uncrossed souls in these walls. That, of course, is where the danger lies.
Danger?
Spirits aren't to be trifled with. That gets forgotten sometimes.
Do you think we'll be in danger attending the seance?
I am putting my trust in Miss Mantovani. I don't believe she'll lead us wrong. We'll be fine, I think. So long as no one disturbs her workings.
Well, I'm definitely doing that, so we'll be in danger.
Perhaps I'll stand farther back from the proceedings than I initially planned. But I don't think I'm done with my questions, Mr. Dupre. I want to know more about your practice. After breakfast, would you join me for some air out front?
Oh, dropping frames, that's cool. Okay, seems like it's back.
It would be my pleasure.
Oh, my key. I should put that back in my purse before I forget it.
Well, to the courtyard then, Mrs. Darcy.
That's ominous. Why is that askew? Wait, so I guess they'll be in the front courtyard. Do I know where their rooms are? Because I could search their room if it's one of these. Mantovani. I already know that that's Miss Erickson. Mr. Scarrett. Miss Barbosa. Who is Mr. Scarrett? Probably haven't met him yet. So I probably needed to steal the key in order to actually sure. Might as well go in. Pretty sure the hidden room is what's her name's, but that's fun. Always good to have something like that in your room. West Tower. Nope. Need to do more exploring. Gents. Mrs. Lau. Miss McLeod. Unoccupied. Book. Might as well. No. Yeah. Definitely needed to steal that key, but I really feel like I would have been got. I almost assuredly would have been caught, which would have been bad. Although I would have saved a couple people. That's weird. Mr. Dupree, closet. Can I go in there? No. Callahan. Miss Callahan. Dr. Callahan. And Miss Callahan. Okay. What's with these side rooms over here? Room 7 to 8. Unoccupied room. Big old room. A well-thumbed copy of the Bible. Okay. Oh, what's this? A key. A master key for all bedrooms in the northeast corridor for use by the staff. There are still points of interest to observe here. One of the floorboards is coming up, but there is still secure. Looks like it's been a while since this bed was moved. So I got the key. Is the room I'm looking for right here? Father Séance. Was a 4. On the ground floor. What? Where am I? Why am I not on the map? I'm looking for Darcy, which I have not seen yet, I don't believe. Miss Quinn. Okay. So I don't have access to her room. I wish it would say. I guess you have to go into it for you to know for sure whose room it is, but... That's strange. It didn't give me the hallway there. What if it's just connect the dots with, no, 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 there we go. Nope, that's not it. Maybe it's that plus the connection at the bottom. Maybe it has to be every. Okay, let me think about this. Nope. Uh, no. Here we go. Come on. Well, oh. I'm missing 2 lines still. No. Like, this is nothing. This can't be anything. Back it up. Back it up. No. Down. How much time can I waste doing this? Nope, that can't be it. Okay, yeah, there's... I gotta get it first, for sure. Well, I could listen at these doors and just go in if I don't hear anything.